Well, guys, here is something special that I just thought of, like yesterday when I finished this. Here is my Madden NFL 2009 PSP off-screen franchise mode I've been doing since September 2015, where I simulate every single game. Well, not simulate, literally play every game by game with whoever's on the offense and try and win for each team. As this is now the 2009 season, as it's now Super Bowl 44. Last year in 2008, it was between the Rams and the Raiders, which the Rams won 49-17 to get their fourth title. It's now this year the Eagles and the Bengals. Now, how did these teams get here? Well, the away team, the NFC champion Eagles, after going 11-5 last year, the 5th seed, and beat the Vikings in the wild card round, then lost to the Giants in overtime in the divisional round. This year they were expected to be a Super Bowl contender. They started off flat, losing the first 2 games. They then won 4 in a row. Then they lost 1 and 2 the next way, so they were 5-4. Like nothing was going to go their way. Then they went on to win 5 in a row, and thanks to the Giants' collapse, they managed to finish 10-6, make it to the playoffs, win the NFC East, and get first round bye. They then barely beat the Vikings in the divisional round, and then barely beat the Giants in the conference championship to make it to the Super Bowl for the first time since 2004 to try and get their 4th title. And the AFC champion, surprisingly, the Bengals. The Bengals last year were 7-9, and they fired Marvin Lewis. They brought in Mike Tice, who was the former Vikings coach, and the Bengals all year were really strong. At one point, they were 6-3. And really in contention to win, make really strong playoff push. But then they fell off quite a bit. And at one point, with 3 games remaining, they were 7-6, and it looked like they were not even going to make the playoffs. But they pushed through, went on to win all the final 3 games to go 10-6 and make the playoffs for the first time since 2005. On the road at the Chargers, who they lost to earlier in the year, they beat them in a close game. Then they went at the #1 seed Steelers, who were out did not have Big Ben that game, and they spanked them, and they put up a hell of an effort to make it to the conference championship for the first time since 1988. And there, they visited the Colts, where they put up a hard fight. The Colts gained a 2-point lead with just like a minute remaining, and the Bengals went downfield slowly and got the field goal to win it, to make it to the Super Bowl for the first time since 1988. So, it's going to come down to this. For the 2009 championship, it'll be either the Eagles getting their first ever Super Bowl, but their 4th title overall since 1960, so 49 years later. Or it will be the Bengals getting their first ever Super Bowl and their first title ever in their 41-year history. So, here we go. Bengals, of course, are the home team this year, so I have them in their home uniform. I always start as the away team this game. I think it would be a cool idea to show you all this, and then after the game's over, I'll begin working on the timeline of the season, because that'll be very interesting, because I want to, get to work on 2010 already. I've been simulating 2009 since like August or September of last year, and now funny enough, when last June came around, I only simulated like 3 weeks of season, so I started doing 3-minute quarters that you see up there instead of doing 4-minute quarters like I used to do. And I simulated since June into this January, the rest of the regular season. I simulated the playoffs 2 games each day. No, 2 games like every hour or so the last few days. So in the last 3 days I did wild card, divisional, and the conference championships. But now it's time for the Super Bowl. Eagles and Bengals. I'll pick. Yeah, since the Bengals chose to get the ball to start off the game, I'm going to have them. I'm going to switch over to them since they're going to have the ball start the game. So yeah, this is what I do in some of my free time. Oh wow, that was a big kick. Now, of course, this game is on normal, so it's going to be much, much, much easier. All right, the Bengals this year got in the playoffs with hard-fought defense and running, pounding offense. Hey, nice start for the Bengals. First play, a first down by the fullback. Wow, not bad. And of course, since it's a Super Bowl, I'm going to state each play too, so nothing really screwy happens. That wouldn't be unfair. I only do this for the Super Bowl, state each play. And Palmer's just going to run for it, and he got the first down, not bad. So all run plays so far, and the Bengals got over 20 yards, maybe 25 yards already. Now, of course, you think 3-minute quarters, they're not going to do anything with that little time. No, they can get high scoring. Matter of fact, the season finale when it was Redskins at Buccaneers, Buccaneers won at 52-45, and that was incomplete. Okay, so first pass was incomplete. This was the problem like the last week when they visited the Colts. They ran the ball, but they couldn't pass for shit by and large till the end of the game. No, it was the other way around. They could pass, but they couldn't run. Then in the end of the game, they started being able to run it, and incomplete again. Had it, but dropped it. All right, here we go. Big 3rd and 10. Hushmanzada who got injured against the Chargers in the wild card, managed to come back for the next 2 games as he's in it. Here we go. Hushmanzada caught it, and first down Bengals. As they're now into Eagles territory. The Eagles have struggled throughout the regular season. They're nowhere near as good as their 2018 was, even though they made it here. They struggled and barely beat the Vikings and the Giants in the playoffs. So the odds are on the Bengals side, I think, in this game. And so far, Bengals going downfield, no real effort, as they're almost near the red zone. As you see, not even a minute in, they're already near the red zone. They got all down the field really quickly. Here we go. Next play. Sharper, open, got the first down. Alright, so it's now in the red zone as the Bengals see the end zone. And remember, this is in Miami this year in 2009, which was the last time the Bengals played. Funny enough, it was 21 years ago on this day when the Bengals last played in the Super Bowl in this timeline. 21 years ago earlier in Miami as well, the same stadium too. So gained 1 yard off that run. And a good thing too, they're wasting a bunch of time too. That helped in their favor against when they played the Steelers and Colts too. And stop! The Eagles defense got a big stop right there. So it's now 3rd and 12. Let's see, could the Bengals punch it in, or they're going to have to settle for a field goal? Or maybe they'll just get a first down because it's not 1st and goal. Here we go. And Sharper, open, he caught it! Oh, knocked out of his hand, incomplete. Oh, he had it right there, but it was knocked out of his hands. All right, here we go, 4th and 12. Bengals were very aggressive in their 2 games against the Colts. All 3 of their wildcard games at the Chargers, Steelers, and Colts on 4th down, but it's 4th and 12, so they're not going to risk it. It's up, and it's, oh, just barely. And with that, with just 1:21 remaining in the first quarter, the Bengals are up 3-0 already. Not bad. Because last year's Super Bowl between the Rams and Raiders, the Raiders actually led, I think, 17-14 going into the second half, but then they just collapsed. Now it's despite Mark Bulger being injured. As here we go, the Eagles. Oh, big hit right there, but got to the 27. All right, save state. All right, the Eagles. Offensively, they were supposed to be an explosive team, but this year they've been inconsistent. There are games where they can't run the ball, which is their main strength last year, and McNabb's been inconsistent as hell. But hey, nice start. Got the first down and a little bit more. Okay, good start for the Eagles. Okay, now, here we go, play action. Deshaun has not been as good this year either. He hasn't been getting as open. Blackmon, he was the MVP against the Giants last week when he saved the Eagles on their last second drive as he got the first down. Alright, here we go for a run. Bengals defense, when Mike Tice came over, he set up the blitz on them, and they've been really good at sacking players at quarterbacks this year. And a big run for Brian Westbrook as he got the first down. Okay, Eagles offense is doing pretty damn good so far. I bet they wish they had this offensive performance against the Vikings and Giants, they would probably feel a lot more comfortable in the Super Bowl, whereas instead of being down probably. Here we go, a big hole, and almost got the first down. Probably would have got if he got around the first defender. These two, remember in 2008, they played each other at Cincinnati, and in real life they tied, but this timeline this game the Eagles beat the Bengals pretty convincingly. And they will not play each other again until 2012, which it should be at the Eagles, but knowing this game it might not be. But they won't get this rematch until 2012. Here we go. 1st and goal. Eagles march downfield really quickly. Here we go. Mason caught it! Touchdown! And the Eagles take the lead with just 13 seconds remaining in the first quarter. So I switch over to to the Bengals immediately after a scoring play unless I do a 2-point conversion or try to stop a bad kickoff return or something like that. Which I'll explain when I get to second half and such. Alright, just wait for the Eagles to make the kick. It's up and it's good. So 13 seconds remain in the first quarter. Eagles are up 7-3. Because kickoff returns are very easy in this game, but normally, a lot of times, near the end of the first or second half, when a team's about to kick off, they squib it. And that makes it very likely for a team to get returned for a touchdown. That's happened numerous times where a team took a late lead with like a few seconds remaining, they do a squib kick, and a team returns it for a touchdown to win the game. So because of that, I almost always do the kickoff manually for myself to prevent that from happening. But I let the punts and kicks returns happen. I mean, punts and kicks usually happen because they have better shots to be converted, whereas me, they're not really. All right, Bengals, here we go. Forced to throw, and he's covered. He caught though in traffic. Not bad. Big first down to get things started. Okay, here we go. Are they going to get off in time? It's going to be really close to the run to the line. Will they get off in time? Yep, they will. Sharper, open. He dropped it. Oh, come on. All right, first quarter's over as the Eagles up 7-3. Of course, the Bengals, they no longer have Chad Johnson. Remember, Chad Ochocinco. He changed his name in 2008, but that was before the game, after the game came out, so he's still called Chad Johnson game. He had such bad morale at the end of 2008. He was actually traded to the Buccaneers. So Wilson Sharper, I think his name was, is their new wide receiver they got in the first round of the draft to replace him. Houshmandzadeh open, didn't get the first down. Okay, 3rd and 3. I think this is the first time someone got third down territory in this game too. As you see so far, 84 yards for the Bengals, 72 for the Eagles, but the Eagles got half the time too, so they marched downfield really well. Here we go, 3rd and 3. Sharper, open, you hold it, yes he did! And he's gonna get to like almost a 25, a big conversion right there for the Bengals. These teams fought through hard-fought problems throughout the season to make it here. As you see, the Bengals have been passing the ball more, which is the Eagles have been running the ball more. Sharper, he caught it, and touchdown! Holy shit, that was close! Went right through the defender's hands, and the Bengals caught it. And they retake the lead. Wow. Bengals this year have been inconsistent, just like the Eagles when it comes to running the ball. But the Bengals have been a little bit better in terms of passing. It's just that they turn it over more. Although the Eagles, when they play bad, they play really bad. They've turned over the ball a lot of times too. Alright, so 2:31 remaining in the second quarters. The Bengals are now up 10-7. Like I said, it'll either be the Eagles getting their first Super Bowl and first title in 49 years, or will it be the Bengals getting their first one in 41 years. Long droughts, which of course the Eagles would not get their first title in real life until 8 years later, and the Bengals still to this day, 10 years later, have not gotten their first title. Let alone, and they stopped the run. Okay, didn't gain a yard at all. Like I said, the Eagles have been inconsistent when it came to running the ball. And it's going to be difficult because the Bengals have a really good blitz and defense this year, which is a major turnaround from last year. Mike Tice really increased the aggression of this defense. Hey, Blackman open! He caught it and got the first down and many more. Okay, so the Eagles got another first down. So far, the defenses have not forced a stop yet. That's pretty bad for them. I see 141 yards for the Bengals, 90 for the Eagles. But the Bengals haven't been able to run the ball for shit. And here we go! Westbrook! Another first down. That'll most likely take us to the 2-minute warning. Good God, what an exciting game this has been so far. Yep, that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Alright. Here's the Eagles' chance if they get a score here, because remember, they're going to get the ball to start the second half. Get a score here, and then they can get a score in this next half, and they can get a good position to start running away with the game, maybe. Here we go, Blackman open. He caught it, and he is going to get another first down. Alright, so now at the Bengals 32. Okay, that's not the the play I wanted to do. And since I'm the away team, they always have my, since I play the Eagles, they get my, offensive, audibles from my Vikings franchise, so this is the same audibles from my Vikings game, series. Here we go, and Westbrook caught it, and he's gonna go in! Touchdown! And the Eagles now take the lead, but of course that gave a lot of time still for the Bengals to just go down and get the touchdown too, or a field goal or something to cut the deficit. My goodness, what a game this has been so far. Very close and very exciting. Alright, it's up, and it's... Oh, just barely good, looked like. Because remember, it's very windy this game. It's like 11, 12 mile an hour wind. So with a minute 39 remaining in the second quarter, the Eagles are now back up 14-10. Yeah, looks like... No, I think they might have... Well, actually, no. It looked like the wind might have ruined that kick a bit. I was about to say they squibbed it, but no, that wasn't a squib. That was just the wind messing up with the kick. Alright, here we go. Bengals down by its score. They need to get something here because the Eagles are going to get the ball start the second half. And so far, the defense have not been able to stop each other yet. So they definitely need to get something here. And there we go! Bengals first down off a run. Just what they needed. As they're going to run it again. Although there's a lot of Eagles on that side of the field, they're going to take the risk anyway. A nice hole opening up. And the Bengals, 2nd and inches, all right. As you see so far, not able to stop the defense. You know, no defensive stops this time around. As this so far has been an offensive game. Short ran! Palmer got hit as he threw it. So incomplete pass. All right, here we go. 3rd and inches. And you know what? This is a play I've been doing a lot lately, like the last 2 months of playing. I'm going to do it right here. We're going to go for a QB sneak. I've done it with Peyton. I've done it with McNabb. I've done it with Eli. I've done it with Brady. I've done it with a whole bunch of the big quarterbacks. Here we go. 3rd and inches. And he got it. What? Oh, come on. He got it. Well, it's plays like that. Of course, in this game, they're final. But you know what? I'm actually going to try to take the risk again. The Bengals are going to go for it again. Here we go. 4th and inches. This could be a major factor in the game. Bengals better make it here. They're going to be in trouble because the Eagles have to be in good position. Here we go, and they got it that time! They got it that time, and they will take a timeout. So 55 seconds remaining as they're now midfield. All right. Big risk, and it paid off. I think they're going to try and maybe burn out as much time as possible, too. So the Eagles will have a shot to go out and try and get a score either. Here we go. Nice open. There goes Johnson. Oh, my God. Johnson, the 20-10, and touchdown, Bengals. A big run right there. And the Bengals now have the lead again. But unfortunately, they left a lot of time on the clock for the Eagles. Remember, that play the Bengals just got, that took only 50 seconds to go on field to get the score. Eagles got 49 seconds. That's more than enough time for them to go on field to get a score. And they got all 3 of their timeouts still, too, remember. All right, extra points up. So now 49 seconds remaining before halftime. Bengals are up 17-14. Ironically, the exact same score was in last year's Super Bowl at halftime between the Rams and Raiders. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to play the Bengals right here so they don't squib it. Just make the long kick. It'll go out of bounds. I mean, touchback, but whatever. As long as they don't squib it, they'll allow a touchdown. I mean, a touchdown, possibly. All right, so here we go. Eagles. 3 timeouts from their 20. 49 seconds. That's more than enough time to go out at least set for a field goal to tie it. Or maybe go for a touchdown. Here we go. Jack Deshaun! Open! Caught it! But he didn't go out of bounds because I was afraid he was going to be out of bounds. All right, here we go. So 42 seconds remaining. Got a big gain right there. They're not going to spike it. They're going to go for it right here. Same play. Blackman, open. He caught it. All right. Now at the 40 or something like that, they're going to go for a timeout now. Okay, they're getting position for a field goal. And, of course, if they go for the field goal, I'm going to let the computer make the kick because I can't make it from that far out, but the computer much more likely could. Here we go for another play. As caught it. Well, at least stop the clock. All right, gain 5 yards. So now 36-yard line, 2nd and 5. I love it's 2nd and 5, yet he only gained 4 yards. So how does that work? Should have been 2nd and 6 then, not 2nd and 5. Okay, here we go. No one's open, but McNabb could run it at least for the first down as he got tackled too. All right, 20 seconds remain as they got down to the 26. Good clock management so far. And they still got their 2 timeouts. They're getting in position where they can try for a score too. Hey, Smith, open, caught it. first down and got to the goal line almost, so 15 seconds remaining. Got me close to first and goal. Up first and 10 at the 11. All right, 15 seconds remaining. This could be a big chance for the Eagles to get a score here and then have the lead going into halftime. So here we go. Brown, open, he caught it and in! Touchdown Eagles! The Eagles score with 9 seconds remaining in the half. Wow! What a game this has been! Only 1/3 stop, and that was a conversion by the Bengals in the end. No one has forced a turnover yet in this game. Alright, up, and here we go. Just 9 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Second quarter. Eagles are now up 21-17. As here we go. I'm gonna kick it. Since they're gonna squib it, I'll just kick it long. Up, that's gonna be out, so the Bengals are gonna run it with back. As they got tackled. Alright, so the Bengals, they got 7 seconds, 2 timeouts. Should they try it? Should they go long? If they get one big-ass play, get a timeout and then go for a field goal? That's the question. As, of course, there's no, here we go. Maybe I can find, well, comeback. I'll just go with comebacks. Alright, here we go. Oh, 6 seconds. Ah, that's not going to be enough time, most likely. So, we're going to try one play here. Let's see if it goes for the score. Hey, Cornwell, open for just a moment. He was. Time's up. He caught. Oh, it might be incomplete. Pass interference. Better save just in case, because I'm not gonna be able to. Oh crap! I'm not gonna be able to change. Damn it. Well, no penalty. So if that, it's halftime as the Eagles are up 21-17. As I'm going to change over to the Eagles, but I'm going to have to kick it off again for the Bengals. So let's see this game so far individually. Palmer, 7 of 13 for 121 yards and a touchdown. McNabb, 10 of 10. He's complete so far. Not bad. Unbelievable. 156 yards and 3 scores. And they've run the ball really well. This is all offense so far. All right. Eagles lead 21-17 with just 6 minutes remaining. Eagles have passed the ball more better, but the Bengals have more rushing yards, almost 100 yards. As here we go, second half. Eagles up 21-17. Let's see if they can maintain their lead, or will the Bengals make the comeback? Yeah, that's a touchback. All right, Eagles. They haven't had this momentum at all during the playoffs. But then again, it seems to me that the away teams always seem to play better for me, at least in my experience. I don't know why. As here we go. Second, only gained 3 yards.
Mixon runs with passes, keeps the defense on.
As here we go, play action.
Cincinnati comes out in their nickel package.
As here we go, 2nd and 7. Ah, McNabb got sacked. He didn't get a chance. All right, that was a big stop for the Bengals. That'll help out. I think that was the first sack of the game, too. Here we go. 3rd and 12. This would be big here for the Bengals to force a stop, because then they have the momentum back on their side. Here we go. 3rd and 12. McNabb forced the throw. It was incomplete. He was about to get sacked, and the Bengals stopped the Eagles. They actually got to stop the Eagles.
Number 41 had the coverage on the play.
Bengals got the first stop of the game. Here we go, the first punt.
Number 80 lines up.
That was pretty bad for the Eagles to lose yards too on that. All right, here we go. As that was a bad punt. Barely got past midfield. Oh, perfect position for the Bengals. They're just near midfield. That's more than enough right there. Wow. That was a bad punt because they were kicking it into the wind. Here we go, Bengals. Running the ball. Got a little bit of a hole, and they're back in Eagles territory. Gained 4 yards. As they're 4 yards short of having 100 yards rushing. As see, the Eagles have 225 yards. Bengals have 217. So the Eagles have a little bit more yards, but that's probably not going to be for long. Urchek open. He caught it, and the Bengals got the first down, and they have the more yards now in the game. Okay, now. Yeah, we'll run it. As he's had 3 receptions for 53 yards today. Here we go. Misdirection. Oh, avoided the tackle right there. And got the first down! Wow, that looked like it was going to be a tackle from behind, but made it a first down. As the Bengals are now in Eagles red zone. They see the end zone right there in front of them. They want that score. Sharper, he's going to be frozen. He caught it! End zone! Touchdown! And the Bengals take the lead again. They retake the lead. Wow, what a play. Bad for the Eagles right there. They couldn't get anything, and they let the Bengals go down and score just like that. Big momentum shifter right there. Now they got to go try and get downfield to take the lead back themselves. And of course, the Bengals now have the momentum on their side, and the kick is barely good. So now, the Bengals lead over the Eagles 24-21 with just a minute 43 remaining. 52 yards, not bad. Palmer's now thrown 2 touchdowns, I believe, in this game. Yeah, 2 touchdowns passing, a running touchdown, and then the field goal, whereas the Eagles got all their passing plays. I mean, all their scores from McNabb's passing. All right, here we go, Eagles. That was not the start they wanted in the second half. Here we go. Need to get the momentum back on their side. And gain a little bit of yards, 2nd and 4. Here we go. See, the Bengals have more yards, and the Bengals now have 100 yards rushing in the game. Really good for them. And a nice hole for the Eagles. Another first down. Other than that one stop, this still remains an all-offensive game. Okay, now here we go. As they're going to run it again. Hey! Opening for the Eagles as they're in Bengals territory now. Another first down. That's getting them close to 100 yards rushing, too. Okay, now. Here we go. Another running plays are now into Bengals territory. As the clock's wind down. Here we go. Well, there was an opening, but it was swallowed up, so 2nd and 10. Oh, man. The opening was there, but just got swallowed up really quickly. And no, we're not going to run it.
There's no second chance.
So it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blackman, he caught it! Just avoid the defender. He's going to go all the way down to like the 20. What a big play that was, and the Eagles are back in Bengals red zone. 47 seconds left. Blackman, 5 receptions for 101 yards. Not bad. So far, I still got to say McNabb's probably the MVP of this game, but lost the yards right there. That was just a bad play. They read the defense read that really well.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking
All right.
for a run before they even snapped.
Here we go. Smith, he caught it and just short. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Crunch time, 28 seconds remaining.
Pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough. Somebody's going to
Here we go, Blackman. That's it! Just threw it to time, caught it, and barely got it! Touchdown Eagles! McNabb's 4th touchdown of the game! He is on fire! Holy shit! The Eagles are wondering probably, where the hell was this offense during the season? Shit! We could have, especially during the playoffs, we could have felt much more comfortable by playing the Super Bowl. That was a big drive right there. Oh, just barely. Whew! That was close. That win almost whiffed it again. All right, 18 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Eagles are now up 28-24. Look at that, almost 2/3 running. That's something that the Eagles struggled all year getting that much run yards. And so far, they've gotten probably over 100 yards. Oh, big open for Emerson. Oh, never mind. He got swallowed up. Yeah, because the Bengals, when they played the Steelers and the Colts, both in those games, they had a kickoff return for score. And that basically made the difference, too, because they won those games pretty closely. All right. Here we go, 15 seconds. And nowhere right there. The Bengals got swallowed up. All right, 2nd and 11. As they're going to go run it again. Probably not the smartest idea. Here we go. And, well, gained some yards, but only 3. All right, 3rd and 8 as we're getting close to the 4th quarter. This is a big 4th down conversion now. Here we go, 4th quarter, final 3 minutes as the Eagles are up on the Bengals, 28-24. This is a big moment for the Bengals. They've been in a situation all during the season against the Colts and the Chargers during the playoffs. Here we go, 3rd and 8. Urchek open. He caught it for the first down, and there he goes. Past midfield. Alrighty. Bengals still, for adversity, marching downfield without much resistance. Here we go. As just barely. Here we go. The 20, the 10, and in. Another running play, and the Bengals take the lead with 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Oh boy, but they left a lot of time on for the Eagles. That's more than enough time for them to go down and get a touchdown or a field goal if need be. Wow, what a game this is. At this point during last game, the Rams were destroying the Raiders. This time it's close. And with that 2:38 remaining in the game, the Bengals are up 31-28. All right. So far, I still say McNabb should be the MVP of the game. Last time out, it was Steven Jackson, the run back for the Rams. I got the MVP honors. Could McNabb get it? Oh, Jackson got it opening. Up, I got swallowed up. Oh, man, that could have gone all the way, too. That opening was right there. But, hey, good return. All right. Look at that. 332 yards for the Bengals, 303 for the Eagles. Here we go. They're going to run it. Opening for Blackman. And got 3 yards. All right. You got to wonder if they're going to play kind of conservatively to run out the clock to maybe force a touchdown to win or force a field goal to go to overtime. Here we go. Smith. Oh, Jackson was open. Oh! Oh, you dropped it. Jackson was open. He could have caught that, maybe gone all the way. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. We're going to do my play. All right, Blackman, you better get open. This is a big moment right here for the Eagles. He's open, and he got it. First down and many more yards. Eagles are still in it. Whoo, boy, the suspense. You think that the Bengals and Eagles had both their moments in the spotlight with the momentum on their side, and they lose it. The Eagles are starting to get into position. Go downfield to maybe win it, perhaps. Because they got in field goal range, at least. Although, they would definitely want the touchdown instead. That was dumb. They're not going to get off in time. And with that, 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning. You see the Bengals, only 178 yards passing, but they have almost 150 yards rushing the ball. Whereas the Eagles have more passing yards. Here we go. Smith open. Caught. Oh, there was an opening. It got all the way down to like the goal line almost. Down to the 6. All right, it's 1st and goal with 1:34 remaining. Actually, you know what? Let's run it. Because even if we don't make it, we can force them to burn out timeouts, which is always good. Or never mind! In! A run and it got in! The Eagles' first non-passive touchdown! And with 1:42 remaining, they're now up 34-31. I'm going to go back to them just to be safe to get the extra point and kick the ball off. Okay, now! The Bengals have been in this situation against the Colts last week. Although, the time was much, much better off for them. Last time out, when they played the Colts, they were down a score with just 1:11 seconds remaining. Now they got 1:42. Now they're going to have to get a touchdown here. All right, here we go. 1:42 remaining in the game. Eagles up 35-31. It is crunch time for the Bengals. No time to waste. They got to go downfield and get that score. And a big kick right there, get the touchback. All right. So here we go. Here we go. Emerson, he was open. Oh, they're going to throw it to him anyway. He caught, though. Big play right there. He was open for a while. That was a 24-yard completion. Big play for the Bengals. Almost 200 yards passing now in this game. As here we go. Another passing play. Hushmanzada open. He caught it and just got out of bounds. Near midfield in the Eagles' territory. 362 yards for the Bengals. They have almost the same identical passing play and yards. Wow. Cornwell caught it. And he's got a big hole. First and goal. I mean, first and down at the 30. All right, the Bengals marching downfield. They got to be careful, though, so they don't waste me give a whole bunch of time for the Eagles to maybe go down and try and get it, too, because all they need is a field goal if they get a touchdown here. Sharper, open. He caught it and just got out of bounds with the first down. All right, 1:05 remaining, the clock stopping. And they still got all three of their, yeah, they got all three of their timeouts still. Crunch time. All right, they're getting in position. Here we go. Could the Bengals? Sharper, open. He caught it, and he's going to go in. Touchdown, Bengals. Oh, my God. 1 minute remaining, and the Bengals score again. Holy shit. Oh, my God. With a minute remaining, that's still more than enough time for the Eagles with all three of timeouts just to go on and get a field goal or get the score to win it. All right, here we go. 1 minute remaining in the Super Bowl. The Bengals are up 38-35. What an incredible game this is. All offense. This is probably up there as getting close to one of the most highest scoring Super Bowls ever at this time. Highest scoring ever was 75. This is 73. One more score and we can tie it. I mean, get the record. Deshaun, he's going to take the return all the way back to the 29. Or at least it looks like it. All right, the Eagles. They got 57 seconds remaining. 3 timeouts. All they need is a field goal to tie it, but you know that. They want that touchdown to seal it. All right, here we go. This is more than enough time. Curtis, open. He got it. And, oh, big play right there. All right. That was like a 30-yard pass. That was his first catch of the game, too, because he's like one of the big receivers. Jackson hasn't been open whatsoever this game. Here we go. Another big play. Blackman, open. He caught it. And he avoided a tackle. Down to the red zone. 38 seconds remaining. Oh, my God. This is exciting. Although I still prefer defensive struggles. Final 30 seconds. They're not using a timeout, though. To burn out as much time as possible. Curtis, open! He got it! Touchdown, Eagles! Eagles with the lead. Oh my God! They went downfield in like, what was it? 37 seconds. Wow! Just like that. But they gotta kick the extra point here because the Bengals gotta get a touch. They gotta get a touchdown here. It's coming to this. All they need is a touchdown, and they got all 3 of their timeouts still too. So, 23 seconds remaining. The Eagles are now up 42-38, and this is the highest scoring Super Bowl ever. Here we go. 23 seconds left. All 3 of their timeouts and out of bounds. All right. All right, Bengals. Here's your chance. Are you going to show that you should be the first team since the 2007 Chargers and the first team since the 2006 Colts to be the wild card team and make it all the way to the Super Bowl and win it? Here we go. Emerson, open. He got it. He's going to go. He's going to go. Oh, my God. One play. And they take the lead like that. Wow. What blown coverage here from the Bengals. And the Eagles take the lead. Holy shit. And the Bengals took the lead. Oh, my God. One play of 80 yards. But they're going to try and get a 2-point conversion here because the Bengals, the Eagles got all 3 of their timeouts still, but not enough time to probably go down to get a score. But if they force them to get a field goal, make it much harder for them. And, oh, incomplete. Ah. All right, here we go. Incomplete conversion. So now the Bengals up with 13 seconds remaining. 44-42. Oh boy, this is come down to this. And it looks like, oh, so the Eagles got the win to their advantage as Deshaun gets tackled. All right, 11 seconds remaining. Here we go. It's going to be either, will the Bengals get it, their first title in 41 years, or will it be the Eagles getting their first title in 49 years? One exciting finish. All the Eagles need to do is get downfield, get a timeout, field goal to win it. That's all they need. But no one's really open. McNabb was forced to throw. This is not good. That might be That might be nope, no pass interference, and just barely enough time. Up, it's come down to this now. One play for a Super Bowl. One play. Sucks it couldn't have just been hit the ground. Here we go. The final play. Jackson, he's open. Oh, he might get it. Oh no, he couldn't hold it in. He would have probably been a tackle too. And with that, the game is over. The Bengals win it. 44-42. An exciting Super Bowl, the highest score whatever. And with that, they have won their first Super Bowl and their first title since their first title in their 41-year history. Wow. McNabb, 18 of 22, 313 yards and 5 touchdowns. That was his best game ever, and it wasn't enough. Carson Palmer, 336 yards, 4 touchdowns, 16 and 22. So McNabb outplayed him by and large. It still wasn't enough. Rudy Johnson, 129 yards rushing. Eagles, Brian Westbrook, 106 yards. Mark Blackman, their fullback, 136 yards passing. Rashawn Shepard, their rookie. Oh, they had 2 rookies, and they both got 100 yards rushing. Wow. Passing. Wow. That's incredible. And he got 3 scores. Matter of fact, who got the longest one? Okay, Charlie Emerson, I think you should be the MVP. That was an incredible game. I think I only had 1 sack in this game. I think it was on Palmer. No, I think it was on McNabb. What's not saying. Here we go. Yeah. The 1 sack, no turnover in this game, I don't think. Yeah, there's no turnover. What a game this is. Look at this scoring. Bengals got 20 points in the 4th quarter alone. Wow. What an exciting Super Bowl that was. The Eagles made a disappointing season, but managed to make the Super Bowl, but just fell 2 points short of getting their 4th title. Congratulations, Bengals! After going 7-9 the year before, and nothing looked like they were going to go right for you next year, you went 10-6, went on the road 3 times to win the Super Bowl, your first title ever in your 41-year history. Congratulations to them. That feels great. No, I didn't think they were going to go far at all, and they actually did it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this filming of my Men NFL 2009 PSP off-screen franchise mode, as the 2009 season is officially over. The Bengals beat the Eagles 44-42 to get their first Super Bowl. Now I gotta begin making a timeline video, and of course, I gotta get ready and get the teams all ready for the 2010 season, which I hope to start simulating again very soon, because I got a lot of catching up to do. So, see you guys next time.